So for today's video, I decided I want to rank my top 5 Batman suits of all time, and I know a bunch of people have done this video. This is not like an original idea by any means, but I just want to get my opinion out there, maybe show you a suit that you've never seen before. Again, I'm not a huge Batman fan where I've seen all the comics, but I've seen some pretty cool suits, and I know where I should rank them. Let me know in the comments if you disagree or agree with some of my takes for the suits. If there's a suit that you feel like doesn't get a lot of recognition, leave it in the comments. Also, make your top 5 in the comments. Do whatever you want in the comments, because I'll reply to every single one. So yeah, make sure you guys do that. So just an honorable mention, this suit just missed the 5 ranking. It literally would be 6. If I made a top 10, it would literally be 6. And that is the Batman 2022 movie suit. Now, the suit is very solid all around. I love the emblem, although it looks very different. I don't necessarily hate it. It just looks different, and I'm okay with that. The only thing I'd critique on this suit is the cowl. And the ears are fine. The cape, I guess, if like that's not really considered the cowl, but the cape's fine. It's just the cowl is, I don't know if it's maybe just Robert Pattinson's, like, I guess facial structure. It just doesn't really do it for me. Like, I don't know. It's not, it doesn't really look like the other Batmans that we've gotten. I just don't really like it. And again, I know they made it for Robert Pattinson, so it has to fit his face. I just don't like how it is, to be honest. It shows way too much of his mouth, in my opinion. And for that reason, it's an honorable mention. Now at number 5, I have the 2001 Justice League suit. Now, although this suit is animated, I still really like it because it has the perfect gold for the belt. Not too dark of a gold, not too shiny, like not even like a yellow. I hate when it's a yellow. It takes off a lot of points if the belt's yellow. I like the suit. The only thing I would change about it is the emblem and the ears. The ears are way too tall and pointy in my opinion, and the symbol is way too small for the chest. If you make the emblem a little bit bigger and maybe the ears not as pointy and tall, I think this is like maybe a top 3 suit for me. But because of the ears, especially the ears, not so much the emblem, but the ears really bring it down for me. I do like his gloves though. His gloves have those little like sharp ridges. I love when Batman gloves have those. It's kind of cool. It adds to the combat. Like he can actually like, cut somebody a little bit, like do some damage with his fists. And for those reasons, I'm putting it at the number 5 spot. At number 4, I have Ben Affleck's Batman v Superman main suit. Now, I really like the armored suit. However, I don't think it's very traditional of Batman to wear that. So I'm not going to include it. Although if I made a top 5 coolest suits, it would definitely crack that list. But I'm just going to be talking about the main suit. So some people don't like the logo. I actually don't mind Ben Affleck's logo. It looks different, so it's kind of refreshing to see something different. The gold on the belt is a little too dark, but it's not that bad where it's almost like black. It still has some gold to it. The gloves I don't mind. I just think that the sharp things should be a little bit more pointier, but it doesn't it doesn't kill it, to be honest. It doesn't kill the whole vibe of the suit. The thing that does kill the vibe of the suit is the ears. The ears are extremely short. I think give it like another inch or two and I'd be happy with it, but it comes up short for me. And that's why I'm leaving it at the 4th spot. It's just because of the ears. I think that if they fixed the ears, this would be definitely a top 2, 3 suit for me. But I do like my Batman ears a little bit longer than that. Now, at the number 3 spot, I have the new 52 suit. I will say that Batman Arkham Knight did the worst version of the new 52 suit. I don't know why it looks like that in game. I just wanted to point that out there before I continue talking about it because that's where a lot of people are familiar with this suit. Now I know I'm kind of contradicting myself because I said I hated the yellow belts, but this one isn't too bad. Like, okay, I would rather it be more gold, but it doesn't look that bad, to be honest. One thing I feel like they perfected was the actual mouthpiece. Like, I know Batman's mouth is exposed, but the way they have it is really cool. I actually like that. And the ears they perfected as well. That's like the perfect length for Batman ears. The emblem's cool too. Like, I don't necessarily hate it. It's just standard to me. Like it doesn't pop out. It's just there. All in all, a really solid suit in my opinion. It comes in at number 3 because the other two just blew it out the water, but number 3 is a well-deserved spot. So at number 2, I have the Batman Year 1 suit. Now, this suit is really good in my opinion. That's why it made number 2. Number 1 is like a better version of this suit. It's not related to the suit, but it's a better version. And again, I'll explain number 1 after. But for number 2, I'll start off talking about the belt. Now, it could just because it's a comic book, but the belt has a little bit like of a copper, like, color to it. I don't necessarily hate it. It's different and I don't mind it. I'm here for it, to be honest. The gloves are perfect. I love how on the pants they have that little like underwear over the suit. Like, I know that's not what it is, but if anyone knows the name for it, like, please leave in the comments. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it. It looks like underwear to me, so that's what I'm gonna refer to it as. The cowl is pretty nice too. The ears come up short for me. Like, I don't know why people decide to make the ears so short on Batman nowadays, but the ears are just a little too short for me. But I actually don't mind like the face and the eyes and all that. Like, it's a very nice suit. I don't know why his cape is like draped off to one side of his arm. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just like the pose he's in, but I found that a little strange. And so that is why the Batman Year 1 suit comes in at number 2 on my list. So we're at 1. This is the moment that all of you have been waiting for. If you guys made it to this part of the video, comment, "It's the freaking bat!" If you know, you know. But at number 1, I have the Dick Grayson bat suit. Now, I don't know why they decided to give Dick Grayson the hardest bat suit of all time. This suit is perfect. Like, when I say perfect, it is perfect, okay? The belt is a perfect shade of gold. The gloves have those 2 ridges, and I don't necessarily hate not having 3. 2 is fine, 3, we're kind of getting into a little bit of an overkill. The emblem is perfect, and the way it's like spread across his chest is like, it's flawless. You cannot fix it because it's just perfect. The ears are like maybe half an inch to an inch a little too short, but other than that, I don't hate them. Like, it's not that noticeable for me. The cape is perfect, and just the cowl, like, again, there's nothing I can critique about this suit. This suit is actually perfection for me. I mean, it does help that he's like freaking ripped. Like, you could see like his 6-pack, and like he even has like, is that like muscles on like the side of his pack? Like, that's crazy to me. But I actually don't know the history behind this suit. Like, obviously Dick Grayson's wearing it. He like takes over the mantle as Batman. I don't know why he takes over the mantle as Batman. If somebody has read that comic book, can you please let me know in the comments? Because again, there's way too many comic books for me to read. Like, I feel like I'm way behind. I haven't even like started. But if you guys have made it to the end of the video, please leave a like. Comment your top 5 list. If you disagree, agree. I know I said that all in the beginning of the video, but I'll just leave you guys at this. Have a great day.